TarantulaDan here, and as always I'd like to thank you for taking the time to check out my channel, and of course this video does mean a lot to me that you take the time to do so. Just before this video begins, as always, I would like to give you give a special sort of thank you, of course, to Future Food Shop, who are still sort of I'm still doing the promotion with them. If you head on over to futurefoodshop.com and use the promo code TarantulaDan20, you can get 20% off your orders. So hello to everyone who is already joining the feed. I'm also running this on my laptop. I have my laptop ready with all of your questions, as well as obviously trying to read all the comments and that. So there's a lot of people already joining, which is pretty awesome. So I'm just going to load up my video. As I said, I have my Q&A all ready to go pretty much, which I'll have a quick sort of general chat with you, read some of the comments. Then I'll do the Q&A and then have a little talk a little bit afterwards. Also, if any of you are on Xbox One and would like to have a game later on, after this feed, I have a video to finish off with the TarantulaDan, and then I'm going to be jumping on to GTA 5 and have a bit of fun on there. So if you have an Xbox and would like to come and have a game, then please do. So, it is, everyone is starting to join. I'm going to be looking at the chat on here as well. So, yeah, but I'm going to scroll back over the chat to read some of the previous comments. So hello to everyone, and then we'll be doing the actual Q&A. So hello to everyone. Congratulations to Tactical Spice, who just got their first tarantula. What did you get recently? Hello to the Bird Room, Invert Kingdom. There's some regulars that have been sort of been joining me on my live videos recently. So hello to everyone. Hello to Sidex. Yeah, I do love the PS4. I have the PS4, the Xbox One, and the Switch. So I don't really have a preference as such. Hello to those of you from the US. Yes, I have to admit I probably play my PS4 more than my Xbox. How often do we play on the Xbox?
Not all.
We don't, yeah. My Xbox is normally used in my bedroom for Netflix. I bought it downstairs today because, like I said, I'm going to be playing GTA 5 on it later on. But usually I'm playing either my PS4 or my Switch. I probably play my Switch 90% of the time, to be fair. But so yeah, hello to the Bird Room. Hello to Bruce. Thank you for adding me on Facebook, and hopefully I'll be able to chat with you more on there. So someone said, have I ever been bitten by one of my spiders on cam? I've never been bitten, period. So yeah. Hello from Ireland to Dark Cloud Z075, or Dark Clouds. I don't know if that's anything to do with the video game Dark Cloud, which is the prequel to Dark Chronicle. But yeah, if you are from Ireland, I'm over there in July. If you'd like to meet up, I'm attending the Reptile Expo. Hello to King Serpents. Okay, Sidex, what games do you have on Xbox? Because I do have other games as well, if you'd like to have a game. So yeah, to Inverter Bros, yeah, I'm doing good and well. I've been feeling a little bit rough, to be fair. I've had keep getting like really intense headaches, which has been a bit crap, but apart from that I'm doing pretty good. Haven't really done a lot today. I've been pretty much eating pizza, drinking milk. Of course, if you know me, there's a whole topic about which milk to have. I'm a blue top drinker, and I've been doing some stuff of my TarantulaDan. It's currently in a pot in the kitchen. I'm actually redoing out all the enclosure, which I'll be finishing in after this video. So yeah, been a really good day. How about you guys? How are you all doing? When am I going to do an Phalanx update to the Invert Kingdom? Yeah, I'll be doing that really, really soon. She is eating really, really well. Probably, I think I probably fed her 4 times in the last sort of 2 weeks or so. So yeah, she's doing really, really well. She's webbing up nicely as well. So I will be doing a video purely on her if that's something that you would like. Hello to Tony. Hello to Philip. Hello to the Bird Room. hello to Lloyd, hello to Fat Guy Vlogs, hello to the Spider Collector. It was nice to meet you at the Southeast Arachnid Show. Beginner's Burrow from the USA, hello to you. Do I own a skeleton leg tarantula? No, I haven't owned one of those for quite a few years, but hopefully in the future I will. Okay, so Tactical Spice got a Brachypalma abopulosum, 0.5 inch sling. So you have to be quite patient with that one to grow, but I promise you it is worth the in the end. Recently got a Brachypalma homori. Any advice? What kind of size is it? But as a whole with the brackies, they do obviously kick hair, so take care of that. But I mean, I would say I always, I don't like doing sort of care sheets on live video because there's other questions it can take a lot of time. But in a nutshell, they're terrestrial. Give them plenty of substrate to burrow in. They do not need heat, or unless obviously you are someone where it's quite cool. Obviously, yes, they can kick, they can bite, but the venom is not potent. It's like a bee sting. Mine are usually more sort of skittish, but they're usually pretty calm apart from that, I guess. Hello from South Africa, to those of you in South Africa rather. Yeah, you must have loads of baboons on there. I wish we had more tarantulas wild here, but we don't. Hello to Beginner's Burrow, yes. I will try and do live videos more often, especially on the weekends, so that more people can join them. It's a really good way to talk. King Serpents, yes. To be fair, usually my private Facebook is completely off limits to pretty much everyone. However, there are certain people that if I talk to people long enough, then I will invite them onto my Facebook. But yeah, by all means, if you know where to find me on Facebook, you can add me. I may not accept everyone. There's a lot of people who, quite frankly, I will just decline. But if I recognise them, then yeah, some people I will kind of let through into my private life, I guess, which I try and keep separate, shall we say. Okay, I'm not going to sort of go through all of these. We're going to get on with the actual Q&A now, and then after the Q&A, I will be doing. I'm going to be going through the questions. So at the moment, I won't be answering anything you post for the time being. So please hold your questions for just a minute while I get on and actually answer some of the actual questions that have been presented to me on the Q&A video. So I'm going to start off. I was asked by Duty James, wants to know if they can feed their teeth wild crickets or any other wild invertebrates. Personally, I would not do that, as people have said in the reply to that. They can carry parasites and things like that, which you don't really want to get into your collection. So personally, I would never do it. But yeah, that's just my view on that. Angel Exotics 84 asks, what are my other hobbies? So apart from obviously keeping inverts, of course I do play video games. Not too much on the PlayStation, Xbox, more on the Switch. I play a lot of Zelda, a lot of Pokemon, things like that. Of course, I'm also a motorcyclist. I love riding my bike. I do charity rides, marshalling and stewarding. On that, I also collect different things, so Pokemon cards, video games, and just kind of odd stuff. And reading, I like to do reading. I read lots of different things, obviously animal encyclopedias, books on spiders. I love astrology, science, physics, and also religion. My religious views, I'm an atheist, but I do enjoy reading about other religions and what they kind of what they teach and promote, I guess. I think I've got 4 or 5 different religious books. I have the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Watchtower, the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying, which is not really a religious book, more of a spiritual book. I'm currently reading the Quran as well. So yeah, reading as well. So those are some other hobbies. Is there anything that you don't own that you would like to have? So this came up fairly recently in one of my last feeds, and yeah, I would love to own a Fanuccia. Obviously I don't have a DWA license, so I will not be able to get one at the moment, but hopefully in the future I will be able to get one. Okay, there's a few people. Oh god, Philip Simpson is again going on about Zelda. Honestly, I'm gonna come on there and I have to give you a friendly clout, you know. Zelda's awesome. A few people are saying that it's frozen. I hope it hasn't. My internet's fine. I've got 4 bars, so hopefully your connection picks up again. If people are experiencing any delays, I apologise. Please let me know. As I was saying, so yeah, the spider that I would love to own that I don't already have is the Fanuccia. The other thing that I absolutely love, obviously I'm one of the few people that have a Typhochelina celadonia. I would love to have a Typhochelina costa, which is another species of Typhochelina. They are jet black with these really cool pink markings on the abdomen that I would love. Do I play Fortnite? Is that the game that you were playing with? Yeah. Is it any good?
I think it is.
Okay. No, I've never played Fortnite, but I know a few people that do. If you would like me to play Fortnite and download it on my Xbox, then I will do that if you would like me to do so. I don't know what it is. I will give it a go. So next up, AR TarantulaDan. I'm only 2 months into the hobby. What is the most important fact / thing you have learned that would help a beginner? Firstly, don't run before you can walk. I see a lot. I know of a lot of people that sort of have a rose hair, for example, for 2 weeks, and then they go out and they're buying sort of adult pokers and things like that. So don't go in and start buying old world spiders. Stick to new worlds for a while. Yeah, yes, of course you want to sort of have the exciting spiders, but why rush into that? They're always going to be available. So, you know, don't rush into buying things that you can't handle or care for. And also to research. I know a lot of people that message me and they say they bought a spider, how do I keep it? And I'm kind of thinking, well, you should be researching animals before you buy them. And also, what I've realised a lot fairly recently in the last sort of couple of years is networking. If you are someone that keeps spiders, there is no harm in trying to make as many friends as you can and build connections and, you know, network with other people so that you've always got that flow of advice from different people. People will come to me and ask me, for example, what's the best spider that I recommend for beginners, and they will ask someone else and they might give a different answer to me. So the more people that you know in the hobby, the more information you can get, and you can get a better idea and make your own mind up on what's right for you. So hopefully that answers that question. Next up is Jar Jar Fungi. What does my tarantula look like? It's drowning itself when it's drinking. I know they don't breathe through their mouth, but the way it looks is worrying me. Yeah, tarantulas do that. They do kind of submerge sort of the front part of their carapace in water when drinking. It's just what they do, but they will not drown. They can very easily lift themselves out with those big stocky 8 legs of theirs. They can lift themselves out, and yeah, don't worry about it drowning. People have this thing. I won't point any fingers to anyone at the moment, but I know people when they get new inverts and it does something that they're not used to, they go into panic mode. Oh, something's wrong. The fact is this: if it's doing something, you gotta just stand back and watch it. You know, it will sort itself out. It doesn't need you to kind of baby it, shall we say. I've got someone's agreeing with Lucy's little critters. Okay, yeah, it's great to have connections, absolutely. How's the velvet worm doing? I've said this in every single live video for the last week. The velvet worm escaped and died. There you go. Evening to Andrew Stevens, who's just joining. Also by Samantha Jones, the same person that asked about the velvet worm. Do I have a 6-eyed sand spider? No, I do not, but I am looking to get one as soon as I find one available. Rest assured that I will be putting the money that I earn to good use, and I will be buying one. So you'll see a video of that. Hello to Ian's aunts. Excuse me, I do apologise. Again, live videos, you can't edit that kind of stuff out. Sorry. So Jamie asks, do you suggest any US invert YouTube channels? Yeah, there's quite a few really good American YouTube channels. Of course, you have Rob C, which is Tarantula Guy 1976. Tom Moran is fantastic. Deadly Tarantula Girl, you know, she does lots of videos as well. There are plenty of us out there from all over the world. All you gotta do is just do a simple search, and again, connections. There's lots of great YouTubers from England, from America, from Europe, all over the place that I hadn't have heard of. And because I've been talking to, you know, for example, I was talking to Frankus Lee recently, and he said, "Oh, have you been watching this person or this person, or there's this new YouTuber? I've not heard of these people," so he sent me the information, and that's how I found some new people. So yeah, I mean, you know, the great way, again, go to making connections and networking is a great way to find new YouTube channels, especially those that are from your area. So so yeah, hello to those of you from Colombia. Yeah, King Serpents, when's the collab with TarantulaDan? Yeah, everyone keeps asking me this as well. In the nutshell, the TarantulaDan situation with myself and Petco, as you know, I filmed an intro and an outro with him, and he also did the same, an intro and outro with me, filmed in the back of my car after the British Tarantula show last year, 2017. If you watch his BTS video, at the very end of it, there is a sneak peek of what we were working on, this collaboration, and nearly a year later, we never got anything finished because I've been really busy, and he of course has been very, very busy, so he just didn't have time. But with the collabs for the TarantulaDan, they will be starting from the 14th of April, give or take, around that time. The reason for that is because, as I've said on pretty much all my recent videos, the 14th of April I'm flying out to Budapest. I'm meeting up with Petco. We're going to have a day around Budapest, staying in a hotel somewhere around that area. On the Sunday, we're going to Terra Plaza. I already know some of the things that he's looking to get, which is very, very exciting. Which I won't spoil for you, but he has told me something that he's going there to get, which is quite cool. And then I'm going to be going back to over to Croatia with him and spending a few days with him. So I'm sure over those 5 days I'm with him, I think obviously I'll be doing a Terra Plaza video. I'll probably be in his video, and I'll do some filming, which he'll be in, of course. He has sort of said maybe do a live video as well as a general vlog. Of course, I'll be doing videos of the TarantulaDan, not him as a person, but as the TarantulaDan, his new YouTube studio that I'm going to be visiting as well while I'm out there. So there's about possibly maybe 4 or 5 videos that I'll be filming out when I'm with Petco. And then in May for the BTS, he is coming over to the UK, of course, and he's going to be coming and staying with me. So again, vlogging when he gets here. He's going to be doing some filming of my collection, the BTS video. Of course, when I do the BTS pickups video, which is always received really, really well by everyone, of course, he will be with me as well. So, yeah, it's not even a collaboration with the TarantulaDan. It's going to be a series. I'm going to do it as a series and release them sort of weekly or whatever. So very, very exciting. So please be patient. But the TarantulaDan videos, video collaborations are coming, and they will be worth the wait, I can absolutely promise you. So, so yeah, do you recommend me going to the Northern Invert show? Yes, absolutely go there. Tucker Golden is great. Trying to, like I say, I've got loads of sort of comments. Carrying on with the comments, like I said, I'm going to be reading the comments from the actual video before doing the comments on the live stream. So I apologise if you leave me a comment and I don't read it, bear with me, you can always ask at the end. So yeah, that's the whole TarantulaDan collaboration thing. Give it literally, what is it, like 2 months, and there'll be plenty of them, so just be patient. What's your, Kirsty Hurt says, what's your take on trapdoor spires? So, do you own any? What's the one that has the Chinese symbol on its butt? I'm very intrigued by them for some reason. So I do like trapdoor spiders. They are remarkable animals, so long as you enjoy having jars of dirt, because that is pretty much what they are. You might see them for half a second when you feed them, but they are still fun to own. They are great feeders. I don't have any at the moment. Mine did die, sadly, which was a real shame. I didn't know for ages because they don't come out. The one with the symbol on his abdomen, on the abdomen, is called the Chinese hourglass trapdoor, I believe it is. I'm pretty sure. Give me a second. I'm going to search a Chinese hourglass spider. That's the one that you're thinking of. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully that one will answer your question. I thought I'd better Google it just to make sure, because I didn't know whether it's classed as spider or tarantula. So Danielle asks, do you watch any smaller channels on the same or similar subject, or do you prefer to watch the other large channels? Again, something that I have been over in recent videos. I would like to think that I'm, how do I word this? Like, I am one of the larger channels on YouTube for spiders, of course. And yes, I do watch a lot of smaller channels, and there's various reasons for that. One, when I was making YouTube videos to begin with, and I was getting sort of 10 views a video, it's a bit of a pain that people didn't want to come and watch my videos and stuff like that. And of course, you always try and make better videos, and there's a lot of people out there that make great videos, make great content, have some great animals, pass on great information, and there aren't enough people that watch them, I don't think. And so for me, it's one, because I think, well, I remember what it was like to be there and not have many views or subscribers. And also because some of the channels that I watch that have a smaller subscriber count are really, really nice people. I've made some really, really good friends from doing this hobby and sort of meeting and chatting with some of you. Yeah, I do watch, of course. I watch sort of like the TarantulaDan and Tarantula Addict, and John 3800. Yeah, they are big channels, and you know, with sort of, I don't know how many they have, sort of 40, 50,000 subscribers plus whatever they have. Of course, the TarantulaDan's 3 miles away. But yeah, I do enjoy watching those with less subscribers. A couple of shout outs to some of the people that I watch regularly. Not only that I watch, people that I watch, people that I will always look out for when I go to shows, people that I will talk to and engage with, and just, you know, not just as sort of on the, as YouTubers, like, oh, okay, you make videos, I want to talk to you, or for networking, but you know, as friendships. Of course, one guy that I always give shout outs to in every single opportunity that I can is the Nerd Room. I don't believe he has as much subscribers as he should have. He's completely bonkers. If you ever met him personally, you would know that. But over the last year or so, I've spoke to him more, and he is a great guy. I really enjoy his content, and I would love for him to have, you know, thousands and thousands of subscribers, and I hope that he will get there, because I will try and push as many of you to go and check him out as possible. Of course, I watch Mark's Tarantulas, another great guy who I met on several occasions. Really easy guy to talk to, and just an all-round nice guy. Of course, there's Silver Spiders. I don't think he's done a video in a while. Getting a little bit concerned. If anyone knows who Silver Spiders is, go and check him out. And if you know him, ask him to sort of give us an update so we know he's all okay. Of course, there is Lucy's Little Critters, who's in the feed at the moment. I watch you know, her videos, and I comment on everyone's videos that when I watch their videos. There's Payden's Tarantulas, Tom Moran. He's not really a small channel, but he's not massive, I guess. He kind of is, I don't know. But yeah, I do watch smaller channels. I think it's good to stay involved with the people that are just starting out and kind of give them a bit of encouragement to say, look, you know, you're making great content, you have really good information, and you know, I like what you do, and I hope that you continue to do it. So so yeah, and I of course I will be doing the tarantula tag video as well, which is a massive collaboration. If you don't know what the tarantula tag is, there is a Facebook page for the invert keeper community on YouTube, and what we are doing, which was the idea was someone from someone called Kat, who basically I think I've been tagged. I don't know if I have been tagged. I need to do my video, and if I have, then yeah, I will look at tagging someone. I don't know exactly who yet, but there's 10 questions you have to answer, and then tag another YouTuber. And the idea is this can go into a playlist so that everyone can watch all of these different sort of spider keepers and give their opinions on the exact same subject, so you can see how different things are. Really, really good. Yeah, Exotic Lair, he's great as well. I've been watching quite a lot of his videos recently. So yeah, to answer the question simply, do I watch smaller channels? I watch smaller channels more than the large ones. Of course, like I still watch all the large channels. Of course, I watch the Dark Den religiously and things, but I try and watch, comment and promote the smaller channels as much as I can. And if you are one of the smaller channels, if you've met me at shows and things like that, you'll know, you come up to me and sort of say hello, and I will talk your ear off for half an hour and see what you've got and just chat about things. I really do try and sort of promote other people in that way. King Serpents asks, would I ever get a tortoise? Yes, I probably would. Not at the moment because I'm out of the country a lot. But yeah, if I had the space and the time to keep it and look after it, then I absolutely would do that. Bugrams. Bugrams, by the way, is another small channel that I've recently discovered. I've actually got him on my Facebook, a gentleman called Sam. Really, really nice guy. He asks, as a well-respected YouTuber, what do you personally feel helps you become a success? To be honest, I don't know. Everyone has success in different ways. Some people get masses. Some people are just sort of likeable people. Some people make great content. Some people just sort of spam their stuff everywhere. I don't know. I don't know what made me a success. I would hope it could be to do with that I always try and, I do try and engage with my audience as much as I can. I know I don't reply to every comment that I get, but I do try my best to do so. I try and talk to people. I try and, when I read the comments and people say the whole, we want you to get this, I will try and get that particular animal. If people have a complaint about my videos, the lighting or the camera work or whatever it is, I listen, I take everything on board, even the criticism, to try and make my content and my videos better. Obviously you'll notice now my live videos are now in landscape rather than me walking around my bedroom doing a portrait video and it's all shaky and everything. So yeah, I would think that just by sort of trying to engage with my fans and listening to what people have to say to improve my videos, I guess. That's what I think. If you think otherwise, then please feel free to let me know why you think my channel does so well, I guess. Next question, I would like to know what tarantula sling you show on your intros, bracket like the DWA feeding video, bracket with a little dot and the 3 for a smiley face, which reminds me of like a Japanese kind of anime with like one of those like, shaky faces, I don't know what to call them. So the tarantula that is in the intro, I had to double check this and watch it, but the spider that's in the intro of my video is the Typhochelena celadonia, of course, the Brazilian jaw tarantula, which I'm currently working on a video of that at the moment. It's actually in a pot. Can you get it, Kim, if you don't mind? Sorry. It's actually in a pot at the moment because I'm redoing out all of the enclosure. If you saw, or if you witnessed part of my epically long 3-hour live video that I did on Wednesday, you will have seen I got some new bits and bobs for the T. celadonia enclosure, and so I'm redoing that. And at the moment, here it is. This is the T. celadonia. So you can actually get an idea of how, if I put it by my hand, you can see how small this spider is. I don't know whether you will be able to see any of the colours on it. You probably won't. But yeah, that is the T. celadonia, and also I was able to have a cheeky peek underneath, and it is a female. So very, very excited about that, to be able to confirm that, which you'll see in the video. And I put a thing on Instagram. The video with the T. celadonia enclosure update will be up sometime in the next week or so. I haven't actually finished it yet. So, but yeah. So that's the video. That's the spider that's in the in my intro video. What do I own aside from inverts? So apart from inverts, I have some reptiles. I have a beta dragon and 2 leopard geckos, and I also have some amphibians. So I have 2 fire-bellied newts. They are the Chinese fire-bellied newts. Excuse me, and also a Pac-Man frog. I don't own anything sort of furry or anything. So now DevRock 115. Oh, someone's King Serpents. Do you like Mark's tarantulas? Yes, I do. Mark as a guy is great. I met up with him. Southeast Arachne Show. He's the first guy I met up with. I met up with his partner in the calf as well when I was stuffing my face. Yeah, Mark's tarantulas, genuinely nice guy. I'd recommend anyone to go and watch his content. Davrock 115 says so many exciting things coming up. Yay! Got a couple of questions. One, do you like trains? Yes, I do like trains. I do travel on them fairly often. Do you play any video games? Yes, I do. I have a PS4 Pro, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. On the 3DS I'm currently playing Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Yellow and Majora's Mask 3DS. On the Switch I'm playing Mario Odyssey, Just Dance 18 and of course Zelda Breath of the Wild. PS4 I've been playing Shadow of the Colossus, the new remake they've done, and Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Very much looking forward. Philip. Yeah, too late. I have to mention Zelda, sorry. Yeah, playing the Crash Insane Trilogy on PS4. Very much looking forward to the, what do you call it? The Spyro remake, which I pray is they are making. I mentioned this, I'm so hyped for Spyro. My ringtone is actually Spyro the Dragon PS1 opening, which is amazing. I still get goosebumps when I hear it. And I do have the First of Figures Spyro collectible statue coming. If you haven't seen that, just Google F4F Spyro the Dragon and look at the model. It's amazing, and I will be doing a video on that because I'm really excited. And then yeah, on Xbox I tend to play Halo 5, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Child of Light, Destiny 2, Battlefield, GTA 5, which I'll be playing tonight. And then indie games, I do like indie games as well. So yeah, those are the games that I play. Oh yeah, there's that thing, Fortnite. I've not played that, but I will be downloading it for Xbox One after this video. So after this, I will, once I finish the TarantulaDan enclosure off, then I will be going and jumping on to Xbox One. If you have an Xbox One and would like to play either sort of Halo, Destiny, GTA or Fortnite with me, whatever that game is, you can add me at TarantulaDan. So yeah, Tetris. I do like Tetris as well. So yeah, JW Noodle says, can send me tarantulas. My apologies. I don't just sort of send tarantulas to people because I have that many subscribers. If I did that to one, I'd have to do it to everyone, and that would cost me a lot of money, which even with my YouTube earnings, my Patreon and my sort of PayPal money and everything, I could not afford to do that for everyone, so it wouldn't be fair. Ryan Hawk, what other rare or hard to find species do you own aside from your TarantulaDan? So to be fair, I don't really own that many sort of other rare spiders as such. I have spiders that would have been rare when I first bought them, but have became more commonly available in the hobby as time has gone on. So I think I've got like not huntsman, like a wolf spider, which is kind of an undescribed species. That's pretty cool. I have a couple of undescribed mantis species. I guess my giant centipede, I mean, they're fairly hard to find. So yeah, I'd say probably my giant centipede. Which, by the way, if you like centipedes, you should definitely get yourself a Scolopendra gigantea because they are awesome. So Ryan Hawk goes on to say that he's attending a show next weekend, and I've been really thinking about getting the T. psychedelis, which is the LSD. Yeah, they are quite rare, I guess. The problem with the LSD Earth Tigers, the T. psychedelis, is that when you see them on pictures, they look great. But what you don't realise about the spiders, as great as they are, is that when they get to adults, they are just a brown spider. They aren't colourful like what you think. They just become sort of any other looking spider, shall we say. So yeah. What was your first invert and why did I get into the hobby? So my first ever tarantula at the time was simply called, it was just a G rosea. Of course they did later on go down the line and split the G rosea into G rosea and G porteri, the two different sort of species. I was the kind of child where I was younger, if I was at the beach, I'll be collecting crabs in a bucket. If I was in the garden, I'll be there with, again, like a bucket or some kind of a container, collecting sort of spiders and woodlouse and centipedes and millipedes, slugs, snails, all that kind of bugs and stuff. And I always liked them, but I never even thought about getting a tarantula until what happened was, in a nutshell, me and my siblings, we went into foster care when we were younger. I went into foster care when I was 14 and we got split up. And my sister went, she went to live with her family, and the guy that she was living with, he bought this G porteri in an arboreal exoterra, which is really bad with about that much substrate. He bought it and kept it in the kitchen so that when the door to the kitchen was open, you could see it, because his mother-in-law lived opposite. So if she opened her back door, she could see the spider. And so it was, he bought it basically to keep the mother-in-law away. She ended up sort of learning to not really care about this spider. And so he had no use for it. And he said to me, look, I don't want this spider, do you want it? And so I paid him, I think I paid him £70 for the tarantula with the exoterra setup. And that was Thor, my G porteri. And he was amazing. He did die, of course. A couple of years after, I think it was. I think I have a video of some footage of him I would like to make into like a one video on my first tarantula, explain the story a bit more. But so yeah, that's how I got my first tarantula and what it was. Isaac the Destroyer of Stupid says, 1, do you own or know someone who owns a Swamidami? Yep. I'm thinking about getting one, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea for a beginner. No, I would not recommend it. If you are a beginner, I would stick to the usual Avicularia, Coburna, Wobpora, or even a Brachypelma. I wouldn't recommend anything else. That's my own opinion on those. 2, what non-invert animals do you own? As I just said, I have 3 reptiles and 3 amphibians. 3, what temperature do you keep the room you house your teas in? I'm asking because I don't do well in heat and it's hard to regulate temperature in my current house. So the warm end is sort of about 46 degrees where the spiders are above, and then it goes into the cooler sort of area. So the spiders that need more heat are placed closer to that, and the ones that aren't so as reliant on heat are placed away. But as a whole, my room is usually sort of low to mid 20s, sort of on a constant level. Of course, it may drop a couple of degrees at night, but other than that, yeah, that's what it is. Cap90, hope your phone doesn't overheat as much this time around. No, it won't, thankfully, and the reason for that is because my old phone was the Sony X something, and it used to reheat after about 10 minutes of doing a live video. I am working on a video where I go over all of my equipment, but yeah, it wasn't very good and it just died, to be fair. So I'm working on a video where I've got loads of new equipment to share with you. So one of the things I've got out and bought is I bought myself a new phone. I've got a Samsung Galaxy S8, which, by the way, I have sort of said this a couple of times, but for those of you that like, you know, like my merchandise, if you have any, I do have some TarantulaDan phone cases with all of my social media on, so that when I'm traveling and I'm sort of on my phone and I'm sort of texting away or whatever I'm doing, people will hopefully see this, will be intrigued and will kind of look for me up on those. So, but yeah, I have the Samsung Galaxy S8, and to be fair, if you're thinking about what phone to get, I really recommend this. I used to love Sony's, the cameras are fantastic, but the problem with the Sony is that it overheated. This phone, I did a live video the other day for 3 hours in the kitchen with my lights and everything on, and the phone never overheated at all or gave any inkling of overheating at all. So yeah, I won't be having that problem anymore with the phone overheating. Will Kerr says, yes mate, he can't wait, and he's a big fan from RJ, so of course hello to Will Kerr or RJ. And last one, so AK Lee says that he's looking forward to the live stream. Hopefully he'll be joining me, and he says that he's looking forward to the BTS and Huddersfield event, which is when he'll get his next lot of teas. So that's really, really good. Those are the sort of the questions I had on there. With that said, if you I've got loads and loads of questions to sort of scroll through. But if you have any questions that you'd like to ask me now, then please do. I'll be staying on this feed for a further 10 minutes before I go off because of doing other things. So yeah, another 10 minutes, which will take this up to 15 minutes for this feed. So reading some of the questions. How much is the phone case? I believe it's about £15, I think. So they're not massively cheap, they're expensive. Just to show you it, there is the rubber thing to absorb, and then there's the hard case as well. And the phones fit really, really nice inside. And yeah, I do recommend them. The only thing, because obviously I don't deal with the with them, shall we say, like I don't do the dispatching of them. But what the only thing is that they don't come with screen protectors, and I wish that they did come with a screen protector. I don't think screen protectors cost that much. It wouldn't kill Redbubble to include one, but that's my only kind of complaint. Other than that, it's really, really good. So Bruce says, would you like me to bring you some flower beetle grubs to BTS? You know what, if you would like to, then yes, absolutely, I will buy them off you. I wouldn't just accept them for no reason. But yeah, I would love to have some beetle grubs off you if you're happy to give some of them away or to sell them, kind of thing. Yeah, Goldpiece said that he likes the brachypalmas because they don't use the high score as much. And that's very, very true. All but one of mine is a display tarantula. They are always out and about. They're on the hide as they take down, make great sort of great clips for feeding videos. I only have one brachypalma, which is the New Mexican, the Brachypalma Carlenbergi, which I don't see and lives in a hole. You probably would have seen that in some other videos. So. But apart from that, brackies are absolutely amazing. No, Bruce, I would have to give you something for them. I don't, I don't like accepting things off people for free. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it, but I would have to give you something for them. The thumbnail is scary. I apologise. I actually was kind of faffing around getting other things ready, and then I was like, oh, I'm live in like 3 minutes, and I had to kind of get my setup sorted and just run, try and get things done. So it was just like a quick sit down, do the thumbnail, and then crack on with the video, so I apologise. What's my favourite bird species from the bird room? Do you mean as in bird eaters? If that is the case, then of course it will be the Lasiodora parahybana, the salmon pink bird eater, because that's the first spider that I raised from the sling. Everyone seems to be moving away from these screen projectors. What's a good starter tea? So yeah, if you'd like to Aurora Henderson, if you would like to get into teas, I recommend the Avicularia, Cariberna or Wadapora. Any of those personally. Avic's a great example, or a C. versa if you can get them as sort of a juvenile adult. Other than that, I personally recommend the Brachypalmas. The only Grammostola that I would recommend, or Grammostolas, are the Pulchra or the Pulchripes. I don't recommend G. rosea or G. porteri. That's just me though. So when and where is the Huddersfield show? I don't actually know. If you give me a second. Huddersfield. I'll see if I can find when the invert show is. The Northern Invert show. Is that the one in March? I think it might be the one on the 25th of March. It is, yes, 25th of March. So here you go. If you're listening and you're interested in attending the Huddersfield show, I am going. I believe it's I'm going because I'm interested. I was invited by Lee Arden from the Spire Shop. 25th of March 2018, 11 AM till 4 PM. Adults £5 entry with children for £2, and it's at the Huddersfield Leisure Centre, Spring Grove Street, Huddersfield, HD1 4BP. If you go onto Facebook and type in Huddersfield, type in the Northern Invert Show, it will come up, and all the information is there. And yes, I will be attending that show as well, because that is, I get back from Amsterdam on the Friday before, so I will be up on the Sunday as well. I don't think I'll be staying over in a hotel the night before. It depends on funds. So yeah, glass screen protector. That's what I have on mine. But any screen protector is better than none. But if you can get a glass one, definitely get one. They're amazing. Don't forget to get Fortnite. We are all waiting. Let me just. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do while you're here. I'm gonna, because I actually have my my Xbox is actually on at the moment, because I've just been installing some stuff. So if I look around my camera, it's really hard because I'm here. There's like my camera and my lighting in front of it. F-O-R-T. Which one is it? Is it that one? That one. Fortnite. Is it good? Yeah.
That's not the one. It's the very first one. It's free.
You sure?
Yeah.
That one. Give me a second, guys.
Yep.
Yep. There you go. Downloading it now, so I will be able to play that in a little while. Is that still downloading or not?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. It's downloading, so I'll be ready to jump on. I'll probably be on. What time is it now? It's 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I should be on the Xbox. The reason for that is because I still, of course, have to do the enclosure of the TarantulaDan, and I cannot leave this spider out of her enclosure for too long. So yeah, Redbubble does have the option for the case with the screen cover, though my friend has it on her site. Okay, I didn't realise that. Hello to Malachi, the parasite. How are you doing? And we were in Discord. I'm doing really well, thank you, Malachi. Did you get my? I sent you a WhatsApp this morning with the stick insects when I went to Doncaster back in October, November last year. Excuse me. Malachi very kindly, he offered to give me some stick insects eggs, but I of course refused and gave him some money for them. And this morning they started to hatch, which is pretty cool. So I'll be doing a video on those very soon. So yes, I'm really well. I won't be on Discord tonight. I'm going to be on the Xbox One, which is a bit of a shame. How much was my Caledonia? So of course, yes, I'll show you again. It has actually molted several times since I had it. If I put it by my hand, that way you can see just how big it actually is for a bit of size comparison. I had this at a 1 centimetre leg span, and I paid £375 for it plus shipping. So it is the single most expensive spider that I have ever bought. Hello to Meg, who's currently at work. So Meg, what you do for work and what time do you finish? Okay, Philip Simpson, yeah, 400, as he just said. Do you ever get to go to Soviet Russia? You know what, I've never thought about going to Russia. I would like to go to Russia, but I've never sort of looked into how much it would cost. My thing that I would say with sort of people that want me to travel around, if people want me to travel around to different places, that is great. Of course, I will be adding... can you accept that for me, please? Thank you. I've had a friend's request on Xbox. For people that want me to travel to different parts of the world, for meet and greets, things like that, yes, I'm always happy to do that, so long as I have funding from my patrons or my PayPal supporters and things like that. Then yeah, I will look at sort of going there. Of course, this year I'm going over to Amsterdam next month to meet some of my subscribers from there. I'm of course going to Europe to meet Petco and some of my European and Polish subscribers. I'm going over to Ireland in July to meet some of my Irish subscribers. So next year I'm going to try and get over to America. I want to go over to New York to they got a reptile show out there, and possibly Asia. I'm still trying to do this promotion with the whole eating of insects things, and I genuinely really enjoy eating insects, and that sounds really weird. If it's good enough for my spiders, it's good enough for me. And so like I said, I'm doing this promotion with Future Food Shop. If you are able to, please Google them, just go check them out. And if you do use the code TarantulaDan20, you can now get 20% off your orders, so over £15. So it helps me out a lot if you are willing to do that.
Did you add those as well?
Yeah, just add all of them. Thank you. So yeah, that's a really good way to sort of help me out. And so long as I have the funding for it, then I will travel to meet you guys. And Asia is one I'd love to go, because I know they're quite big on eating insects out there. So I'd love to go and do like the street vendors kind of thing. Could you do a care video on the rose hair? Yes, absolutely, King, I will. To Bruce, I'll go for Species Red. The Bird Room is posting a new video at 9 o'clock, which is in 2 hours and 7 minutes. So I will be tuning in for that. Don't you worry, I'll be one of the first people to comment. Hello Reen, I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you're doing well, and greetings to you. They're from Germany, so thank you for checking me out. Hopefully, I'd love to travel out to Germany to meet some of my subscribers out there. So if you are from Germany or would like to meet me, we'll have to sort of maybe plan something. Why do some people want to own a wandering tarantula since they are so venomous, even if they are experienced collectors? Yes, they are very venomous, but they are still beautiful spiders, and I think so long as you take care of it and you respect it and you aren't messing around with it, you know, then there's no harm, I don't think, in keeping one, so long as you are respectful, of course, of it. So I think it's like one of the things, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like with a centipede. Like, why would I want to own something that I can't really handle, that can bite me and cause harm, and it's kind of scary, but it's a beautiful animal kind of thing. It's, I don't know, it's hard to explain, to be fair. Yeah, Be Classy, the Mexican pink, and yeah, I have the G Iringi as well. Mine's absolutely, I don't want to say evil, but kind of evil. Sam Bailey says, do I ever feed my larger teeth mice? No, I don't feed mammals or reptiles to any of my animals. Apart from my crab. If anything dies, then usually gets fed to the crab. So Paul Blackman says, I've been watching your videos for ages and really enjoy. Hope to meet you at the BTS in May. So yeah, to anyone who is attending any of the shows, I still get these comments where people will say, I saw you at the show and I wanted to come and talk to you, but you were talking to someone, so I didn't bother. And, you know, I mean, that is one of those things that, unfortunately, you know, I do get a lot of people that come up and sort of just chat to me kind of things. But there was one time at the Southeast Arachne show, it was me, Mark's Tarantulas, Nerd Room, the Spider Collector, and there's some other sort of like just subscribers that have been popped up to just originally just go and say hello, and then I was like, oh, let's have a photo. And then eventually there's like a group of us having like a big kind of group chat. So, you know what, even if I'm talking to someone, you can come and introduce yourself, have a chat with me, and meet other people as well. You know, please, if you see me in a show, come and say hello. I'm always happy to talk to people. Yeah, I don't know with this Fortnite thing. I've downloaded it. I will give it a go. If I don't like it...
I don't think you are.
No, yeah. Yeah, Kim doesn't think I like it. If I don't like it, then I will end up just turning it off and saying, right guys, I'm going to play some GTA or some Halo where I can go and kill people on there instead. But I don't know. I'll give it a go. Yes, Malachi. Did you accept Malachi?
Yeah, you sent
the
me a message, but I didn't read it.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, you've sent a message on here which I haven't responded to because obviously I'm doing this. But yeah, of course you can join and chat and things. Hello to Mason R. Yeah, they are expensive to own. I believe Spiders World EU might be having some, and they will be selling for about €500, give or take. But honestly, if I wasn't doing all of the travelling that I'm doing this year, I would probably start that again. I would probably buy more of them myself. Although obviously, because I have a female, I'm a bit more relaxed because I've now got to try and find a male. It's not like I've got to sort of send a male off to find a female, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I would love to go to Australia, to Phillip. It would be pretty awesome to walk out of there and just be like, oh yeah, there's like all these spiders that are trying to kill me, and I'll be quite happy with that, you know. I really would be like a child in a sweet shop. Top of the morning here, RJ. Hello. Excuse me. Oh, Will, or RJ, where are you from, if I'm asking? I know, I'm guessing you're from Ireland, but I'm trying to just double check. Excuse me. Yeah, to Edward. Yeah, I mean, I know people that do feed their animals sort of wild caught insects and things like that. Lots of people do it and they're fine. I think for me, especially with sort of, you know, my collection is very expensive. I cannot risk having a parasite getting into my collection and killing anything off. You know, it's just not worth. People are still arguing about this Fortnite game. I don't know what it is, but I will. You know, is it downloaded yet or?
No, GTA still here.
Okay, GTA still downloading, but that will be up fairly. That shouldn't take too long.
That Fortune game takes hours.
Really?
It took me an hour to download it.
Okay, well, we'll see. Hopefully Fortune is downloaded, but I'll give it a go. If I like it, then great, I'll continue to play. If not, I will jump onto, like I said, GTA or Halo or Destiny or something like that. Hello to all the people that are still joining. Dan, would you mind checking my channel out, please? If not, it's okay. King Serpents. Okay, give me a second. King... Just doing it now. I'm your 128th subscriber, King Serpents. Okay, you've done a Q&A and you've got a stunning bearded dragon. So there you go. You can see I have your channel up. So if anyone watching, if you'd like to go and see some bearded dragon videos, I'll be watching some of these later on. You can check out King Serpents if you can see that. Go and check him out. So yeah, there you go. I have subscribed and I will be watching your videos a little bit later on. Nicest bug I've ever eaten. In all honesty, I have some locusts in the kitchen, which are covered in a Greek kind of spice thing. Those are really, really good. I've had inverts like scorpions and mealworms and crickets covered in chocolate. Those are also very, very nice. The only thing that I'm gonna have a hard time promoting. Kim, can you do me a favour, please?
Yeah.
Go in the kitchen. There's the boxes over the back. In the one box, you know that black stuff?
Oh, yeah. I like
Could you get that? Yeah, I mean, I've eaten lots of insects, all different kinds of things. I've eaten tarantula, and you know what? I don't mind the taste of it. To be fair, I'm one of these. If I went onto I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here, I could quite happily sit there on munch and stuff and be very, very happy. Thank you very much. There is one product that I'm going to have a real hard time promoting. I want to show you this and do a live, give you guys a live reaction of this. And this is me being honest. You know, I'm not going to lie about products and say things are really, really good if I don't like them. So, as I said, I'm doing a promotion with Future Food Shop. Please check out futurefoodshop.com. If you go and check out the website, it will really, really help me. And if you do buy anything, use the code TarantulaDan20, one word, to save 20% on your order. Genuinely, there's loads of the food there that is really, really good. The cricket pasta, the insects, all kind of stuff. Really, really nice. And I wouldn't say to you guys, it's really, really nice if I didn't like it. For example, I have this. This is... basically, it's a super cricket bar. It's Oreo flavoured, okay? Let me just sort of scroll down for just a second. So yeah. It's this kind of yes, Birdroom, I do know, Brave Wilderness. I have contacted him about doing like a collaboration, but he never got back to me, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, so there's this you open this and you get this kind of stuff. Yeah, and it is it's basically crickets in like a super bar. Yes, I do have a pet lizard. This is Oreo flavoured, you know, chocolate Oreos. I love Oreos. These are, I don't know how to describe it. I wouldn't say to anyone, like, if I didn't like something, I wouldn't lie about it to you guys, okay? Because I don't want to lie to you. This is a product I'm having a hard time promoting, being honest. It feels like wax. It it's like, well, I still got it in my mouth. It's like it tastes like, imagine chewing on a candle. That tastes like a Tide washing up pod. That's the best way to describe it. Yeah. I really struggle eating that, to be fair. It's the only product of insects I've had that I struggle with. Oh. It's looking at my teeth and everything, it's horrible. No effect, sorry, but yeah. Anyway. So yeah, to all the people saying, there's someone here from Wednesbury. Hello to AKA Lee. I did read your question out not too long ago. And yeah, some people live quite close to me, like Wednesbury. I mean, that's like, I don't know, 15-20 miles away from me. I live in Stourbridge. Do I have a E-Cambostratus or the Palastrus cambostratus, the Pink Zebra Beauty? No, I do not. I did have an amazing female who was the single most docile tarantula I've ever had. More so than anything ever. I sold her and I really regret doing that. The bird room says, is your sister near you? Say hi to her, I think. Is that aimed to, are you asking me if my sister's near me or something? Nah, not Wednesbury, Stourbridge for the win. I can't, Edward. The thing is with this is, like I said, with the Future Food Shop stuff, I'm trying to promote it. And genuinely, the insect stuff, the pasta stuff, I eat and I enjoy it. That is the only product I'm having a hard time with. And the reason is because I'm not going to eat it and go, this is really, really, really nice. Because that's wrong of me to do. I have to be honest about things. But maybe it's one thing that it'll grow on me. You know. Oh, okay. It might be 10 more then. I don't know. Yeah, if you want to try and sneak me a Sydney fun on web, you know, I would say do that, but maybe you shouldn't because you might get in trouble. Best beginner spider. Get an avicularia, a cave burner, a white vapor, or a brachypelma, personally. to the bird room, my sister isn't near me. The person that I'm talking to that's been sort of fetching me things is Kim, my girlfriend, who's over there. But Kim, bird room, says hello. She says hi. She's losing her voice. She's got a bit of a cold. If you want to get friendly tarantula, get a carry burner verticolour is what I would recommend. Okay, whereabout in Starbridge does your nan live, King Serpents? Aaron says, how much was your Brazilian jewelled tarantula? It was like nearly £400 for a 1 centimetre sling. So, a lot of money for not a lot of spider. Feels like the millionth time. Kim, Philip says, do you play that Fortnite game?
Yeah, I'm only level 2 though.
She does, but she's only level 2 though, because she's not very good. AKA Lee says, Kim, hey Kim, how's your new edition? From the unboxing that we did.
Oh, good. Except for the 2 small orchids died in molts.
Yeah, she had 2 orchid mantis die in molts, but the other ones are doing well. She's also had some more mantis come. Which mantis did you have come?
I don't know, one of them, it's unknown, and the other one is,
Okay, well, how many did you have? 3 or 4?
2.
2. Okay, she had 2 new mantis from Bugs UK. So yeah, she's getting quite into the whole mantis thing. Holy fuck.
One's a Cameroon. And a marble.
Yeah. Do I have a dog? No, I don't have anything like that. I only keep sort of inverts and reptiles and amphibians. To Daniel, have you ever been bitten by a dangerous spider? No, never been bit. Hello to KCK Reptiles. Hello to you. What is your most active spider? Good question. I think the spider of mine that's always out. Always, without fail. I mean, Zelda's always out. My last year Power High banner. My Chromatopelma Cyprbescens is always out. My Grammatula pulchra and my Brachypelma albiceps are probably my most active ones. No, I don't have a dog. Someone says, the bird room, do you know Cyprus? I live here, but do you know it? Yes, I went to Cyprus quite a few years ago. I stayed in Paralimni, I think it was. We travelled to Pathos and Ayia Napa. Really, really good time. Apparently, I look like Spider-Man in the first film. Thank you. Thank you. I've been called worse things, so hello. Also Pyro, that's pretty cool. I like your name because it reminds me of the whole Spyro the Dragon thing, because originally they wanted to call Spyro Pyro, but then they didn't like it because they thought it was too aggressive, so they put S in front of it, hence Spyro was born. So cool name. Haven't updated it in a while. Haven't updated what in a while. Do you know Spider Addict? No, I don't think I do. I know Tarantula Addict. If that's the same person or not, I don't know. Anyways, you know what? With that said, guys, I'm going to be wrapping up this this live stream. The reason is because I originally said it was going to be half an hour. At 40 minutes, I said it had gone for 10 more minutes, taking me to 50 minutes, and it's now 10 past. So it means I've gone 40 minutes over schedule. So I will be shooting off in just a minute. Has Kim ever held any of your tarantulas? If not, would she? You have, haven't you? You've handled the Grammatula pulchra. Is that the only one you've handled?
And that creepy one I don't like.
The creepy one?
The one that's like flat. Well, looks flat to me. It's like grey.
The huntsman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she had, excuse me, she handled my huntsman as well. Excuse me. So yeah, she's not really bothered by it. No, pokers are awesome. sorry to the people that are just joining me. I've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. If you're just joining me and would like to continue talking to me, I will be on my Xbox tonight playing some game called Fortnite. If it's good, I'll stay on it. If it's crap, I'll be jumping from that onto GTA to play a bit of GTA or Halo 5. And you can find me on Xbox at TarantulaDan. So please feel free to join me on there and have a chat. So, thank you to those of you, of course, that have joined my stream, that have enjoyed it. And of course, thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It really does help me out. And of course, thank you to my patrons and those that support me with PayPal support. The financial donations I get is what keeps me and my channel growing. So a huge thank you to those of you that support me in that way. Make sure to watch my vid from me, the bird room. I will watch it tonight at 9 PM. I will check that out. So yeah, anyways, thank you to everyone. Take care, and I will see you soon. And to Philip, no, I'm sorry, I don't take checks. I don't expect anyone to worry about it. It's just one of those, if you would like, if you enjoy my content and you would like to support me, then then that's how you can do it. But if not, watching my content and just chatting to me is great, and I really do appreciate that. So with that said, everyone, thank you for joining. I hope you've enjoyed the Q&A video. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask me. Of course, I'm going to be doing a video, which will be up next week, of course, of this stunning tarantula, the Typhochaena celadonia. You can't see it at the moment very well because it's so small, but yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous, and hopefully you'll all enjoy the new enclosure setup. So yeah, take care everyone, and I will speak to you all later in the next video. Goodbye everyone.